Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I want to show some of these non-cycling products that I've been carrying around all this time. So what you see here is an Altoids tin EDC. EDC stands for everyday carry, which means things that I carry around every day that helps me solve like everyday problems. And yes, it is things that I carry every day. Apart from my phone, my cash and my cards, these are things that help me navigate like my daily life. And Altoids tin is the perfect everyday carry container for me because it is the perfect dimension to fit in a pocket or a small pouch. And the thickness is good enough for me to carry quite a lot of stuff, as you'll see later. On the outside, you see there is a rubber band that's holding on to the Altoids tin. Apart from holding it close, the rubber band is also very useful for me to tie up leftover snacks as well as other daily stuff. Many applications apart from just holding the Altoids tin close. So I think a great way to show you what's inside this tin would be to unpack everything and repack it so you see how it goes into the tin also. Right, so let's do that. And there we go, that is everything that is in the Altoids tin. So let's start off with the things that I try to put away in the most deepest part, which is the emergency cash. So I have a little bit of cash right here. Usually it's a $50 note, so I'm gonna put it right at the bottom. So following all the other flat stuff, okay, we do have some Handy Plus, okay, some alcohol wipes, Handy Plus, as well as some gastric pain medication, some off-the-shelf ones that we got from Japan, and it comes in this very neat small stash. So I'm gonna put all of the flat stuff at the bottom. So if you're like me and you often experience gastric pains or have a very weak stomach, so these are things that I feel it's a little bit more valuable to carry around every day. And because all of these are flat, I try to compress all of them down to the bottom of the Altoids tin. So apart from alcohol wipes, I also do have these iodine sticks. I think these are very valuable to have when you want to clean wounds. Alcohol wipes can also be used to start a fire. Of course, we don't need this like in Singapore, but it's kind of valuable to know that this serves another purpose other than just wiping your hands or wiping your phone screens. So it serves as a emergency fuel. So these iodine sticks goes on top like this. Alright, they fit very nicely inside the tin and it'll hold its place later on with other things. So there are some stuff that I'm not gonna pack right now, but let's talk about it. So I do have some charcoal pills for in case of diarrhea, and I also have paracetamol that I wrote the expiry date on, and also have it in its original packaging. So if we go through airport customs, you can kind of tell what is it. So we'll place them right here first. So moving on to our left side, there are some things right here that will solve issues in our daily life. Let's start off with something that's very simple, which is a pen. Sometimes we do need some writing material, a pen. And so I have a very small tiny one. It is made of titanium, a little overkill. However, I think it's very small form factor. It's very cute and nice to carry around as an everyday carry. So this fits right here along with the iodine sticks. So the next item I have is a ratchet. So a small ratchet wrench, okay, it can change direction on the back. And this fits right here on the top of the tin also. There are bits that I carry around. I just found these bits randomly around my place, so you don't really have to buy specific items. You just have to find whatever fits your daily use. I have a Phillip here, I have a flat here. I also have a T25 top key for some of my bike parts. I think that these would come in handy. These did very well on our trip in Bintan. So I think that this is really amazing to have with me, and these hang out in a corner later on, okay, as we pack the tin. So moving on, first we do have a small paper clip. So apart from clipping things together, we can also use the ends, we can also bend it out and use the ends to take out the SIM card in your phones. I think that this item is very valuable to have, so I'm gonna carry one with me. We have the smallest, shortest charging cable that I can find. I really like the 90-degree charging like connector. This part, I prefer this part to go into the phone, and for this part to go into the charger. On big days, I do carry a charger around, and if you don't use it for your charger, you can always use it for a USB stick or stuff like that. So let's put that aside. The largest thing I have in my Altoid tin is actually this torch light. It is the slimmest one that I can find with a clip. Most of the time, we would like to have our hands free to hold the light source, or put it in your mouth, or you know, kind of clip it onto your cap. So I think that it's very nice to have one like this, rechargeable with USB. And also, if you can see, like these two, they shine red and blue light. I think that's kind of important if you need to signal for an emergency, something like that. That would be come in handy. So this torchlight goes into the bottom part of our Altoid tin. Next, you know, we'll pack in our USB stick first. It goes into this spot quite nicely. Our medication kind of goes into the slot between the light as well as our ratchet wrench. So our medication, the rest of it kind of just goes in at the top of this tin. Paper clip can go into this corner, and the rest of the bits kind of hang out right here. So once we close this up, okay, it actually is a very small, nice form factor, and the finishing touch is actually our rubber band. So I do believe that a small item like this, a very cute small form factor, does help in like my daily life, as well as carrying this around during my bikepacking trips. Well, not just that, this box actually goes around with me everywhere I go, in my pocket or in my small little pouch. And I hope that this gives you a good idea for you to build your own EDC. And if you enjoyed this video, why not like and subscribe? I'll see you in the next one, alright? Bye guys!